How are y'all doing today? It's Anna, and this is Mimsy's garden. It's a beautiful day here in southeast Mississippi, zone 8A, and we're gonna go pick a few vegetables. Today's harvest. Can you hear the wind chimes? Beautiful to be out in the garden early in the morning, and the sun is out and a breeze is blowing. The chimes are making their music and the garden is vibrant. Let's take a little garden tour. Looks like a lot of weeds to me. I can grow some weeds now. Tomato vines are pretty loaded, and I've been picking a lot. And the green bean trellis is looking pretty. These are younger tomato vines. I planted these in March. From seed, I started them in the house. All these were started January the 21st. Got some contender green beans, and the Kentucky Wonders are starting. There's one hanging, and lots of little blossoms. They'll be loading up this vine pretty soon, I believe. I've gotten a couple off of it already. These are purple hull peas. It's a southern cowpea, and we love them. And I planted them real dense. Hope to be picking a lot. This trellis didn't do as well. I planted some Cherokee Tans, and they didn't take. Maybe one or two little vines that's not producing anything yet. So I came back and planted some yard longs. And the ones on this side are actually starting to vine and need to be trellis trained just a little bit. They'll figure out what to do though. But I'll help it out just a little bit. So this is the one Cherokee Tans that is vining, but it's not doing anything. But the yard longs are coming along behind it, so we should get something. These are the purple hull peas that Amara, the granddaughter, and I started. I just let her broadcast them around. She tried to eat them, if y'all remember that video. She was so cute. But hers are catching up to mine that are over there that were planted 3 days before. But hers are getting there. These are my hot peppers. They're not very big. I made the mistake of topping them all off. Won't do that again. Maybe just a couple, but not like I did. The lemon squash are coming on. And this is the Birdhouse gourd. And I'll walk around the back side with it. Isn't that pretty? The bougainvillea. It's supposed to vine up the teepee, but it's slow. Miss Loofah. I love this vine. I know I keep saying that, but she's just so pretty to me. All her little blossoms. And there's her first two loofahs so far. And you can see there's lots of other blossoms, so we'll get a few of those. But that's why I only planted the one vine, because I didn't want a bunch of that. And down here on the other side of the vine, trellis, are a few little pickling cucumbers that I just put out here for my neighbor. I don't pickle cucumbers. Don't like them that way myself, but she does. And then these are my LowFellows. And they have had some really odd shaped cucumbers. Can you see that? it's not oblong or long like a Longfellow should be. The first ones, the very first one was beautiful. It was perfectly shaped. You know, looked like something in a grocery store. But the rest of them, they've had some weird shapes to them. Been kind of pointed at the ends and rounded at the tops. And I'm not sure why. So if anybody knows why, leave a comment and let me know. I'd like to figure this one out. I'm sure it's something that I didn't do. But I'm learning. So, here's my white cherry tomatoes. I've already picked all those off of there except for this one and one green one, but I'm gonna get it. Isn't that cute? They taste really nice. And look at my dirty hands, I've been weeding. Okay. Got a zucchini on this vine coming on. And a little squash here by Cash Kitty, the garden cat. Got a nice squash there that is ready to come off. This is how I like them. I don't like them much bigger than that. I like them to be tender. And there's another one coming. So I got this one. And then there's another one over here to be picked too. I just like them when they're like that. I don't like great big ones. So now I have two. That'll be good. Now, got some smaller ones that I planted later to kind of succession do. And this poor thing got blown to smithereens by the wind and the rain the other day, but it might come back. It's just looking kind of rough. But the other ones are pretty. And you can see the tomato vines. They're a little bit peaked looking this evening. But they'll perk back up by in the morning. It's just been a hot day. Typical southeast Mississippi weather. There's another little squash. He'll have to wait a couple days. He's too little. And I finally pulled the onions up in these 3 rows right here, and I've been weeding. I hadn't gotten it completely done yet, but I've gotten a long way because it was thick like that. But I came in here and planted some Yamato cream melons that I gotten the seeds from finally from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. I'd been waiting a long time to get those seeds. I kept saying out of stock, but I got them, and I started a few, and I put them in the ground today. So hopefully they'll hang in there. To 2 of them, I added a little goat manure just to see if they did better with it or without it. Now, this ground has had trace mineral treatment before gardening season, so they should get the minerals they need. But I just wanted to give a little extra boost to 2 of them to see. And these other 2 rows, I've got some peppers that need to be planted, but I also have these other melons that I'm not sure where I'm going to put, and it's a honeydew and some midget cantaloupe. And I may put them here, I may not. I just hadn't decided yet. I may put them back there where the squash are on that trellis. Since the squash are not really vining up the trellis, I could put them back there, and I may do that. Let me show you the Cherokee Tans. One of them has stayed small. Not sure why. I need to weed around it. It may be just not getting enough. It's having to fight. And then the other one is growing. and looking fabulous. So I have 2 more Cherokee Tans that I planted in that retaining wall flower bed on the side of the house. And they're still small. I just transplanted them out today. So we'll have to wait and see how they do. But for now, I have one that is flourishing. And over here, I have some ZZ Tops, zinnias. Zach Stivers will know what ZZ Tops are. And these are the Jari Melons. Now they're doing okay out here. Those Blacktail Mountains did not do at all in this box. But the Jaris are doing okay. 2 of them are a little lighter colored and 2 of them are a vibrant green, so maybe one of them will survive. We'll see. But that's just a quick look at the garden. As you can see, I've got lots and lots and lots of weeding to do. I doubt that it ever gets back to the real pretty stage where it was super clean. I just don't have time for that. It's canning season. And I've got my own tomatoes that I've been harvesting. Probably 20 or 30 pounds in the house that are a little early. I went ahead and pulled some of them because I was noticing some stink bugs and some little orange spider mites. And I sprayed with organic neem oil once, and that seemed to help a lot. And I also gave a calcium spray and a blackstrap molasses spray to these tomatoes throughout the season, a couple times with the blackstrap molasses and once with the calcium spray to help not get blossom end rot. I did have a couple tomatoes that had that on different plants, but we had so much rain, it was totally to be expected. So I'm not sweating it. You can see I've got some really tall plants. I think I'll do this different next year. Probably won't stake them like this. I'll probably put more cattle panels in. I kind of like how those at the back do. Just not sure. I'm going to think about it for a while. But I sure have enjoyed watching these grow and seeing the vines load up. And like I said, I've probably picked 20 or 30 pounds already, if not more. I mean, I haven't weighed them. It's just what I'm thinking. It's quite a bit. And it's been a great experience. And it's something I'm going to continue to do. I'm also going to change the way I did all this mulching. We're going to pull all this out. And any black weed cloth that's in the rows, we're going to pull all that out. We're going to till all this under real good this winter. And then I'm going to put black weed fabric across the entire garden. And then next spring, I'm going to do it more for production and instead of looks, I think. I say I think because I really like the arches and the pretties, but I also would like more room for more peppers and more squash and peas, things like that. So we'll see. And I might just do another garden, leave this one kind of in this kind of same format, just rotate things, but keep the pretty and then do something else more productive a little further down. So I hope you enjoyed this short little garden tour of Mimsy's garden. And I'll probably do another one once I weed some more. But like I said, it's probably not going to be as pretty and clean as it was a month ago. We're just getting so much rain and then so much heat. And the weeds are just crazy and not enough time in the day. Got to take care of that 2-patient crew too. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Happy gardening!